you know, yesterday was Francis Brennan Day, man. International Francis Brennan Day.
Was it?
Was indeed. According to Dustin, man. Me and Sophie were watching the Den yesterday, man.
Oh, the late night Den.
It's back.
I really like it. I think it's gas.
So gas.
It's really funny. You know, I was
Big fan of Dustin.
Right, so what do I do here? Okay.
Lovely.
It's the Mario 64 spin. That's what it is.
Rehash and drive.
That is fucking class that they have that in here.
Clack the clacker.
Yeah, I was watching the Tonight Show last night with Katie, and Michael Healy-Rae was on it, and Katie was like, is that the voice that you're always taking the piss out of? And I was like, yes, it is.
Michael all the Healy-Rays are absolute idiots.
Oh no, yeah, they're fucking idiots. Like, he was talking about how there was a conspiracy against country pubs.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
To be like, well, it wasn't he the lad that was trying to like get drink driving to be okay
Yeah.
And all, like,
5 and drive, lads.
like, 5 and drive.
Sure, you grand 5 and drive. You could drive home, no matter.
Grand to drive. Oh,
Like, I know where they're coming from. They're like, listen, down in, especially in Kerry, like in the Kingdom, it's such a big county, and there's such big distances between like towns and stuff.
Little
like,
going on.
Yeah, there's such big distances between towns and all. So like, if people want to go to the pub, like they're not walking home. Like, there's no buses or anything.
Where do you draw the line with that though?
But that's what I mean. Is like,
Yeah,
boo-hoo, like just. You can't be drink driving, like, you know what I mean?
You'd be like, God, sure, there's no traffic lights up near my estate. I'll just drink drive around. That's fine. Like,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, you can't be, no.
Until you clip someone, like, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
no, fuck that, like.
And then you've your whole life to
Think about it.
Well, if you don't die, you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
probably even.
Fuck yeah.
It's
I
probably
get that.
worse if you kill someone else. You know, it is worse if you kill someone else. I think.
Oh yeah, 100%. But like, yeah, he. I don't think he's a man who thinks things through very thoroughly, anyway. But
They're such fucking like old school conservative like country folk.
well, he gets re-elected like every election.
That's
like
because
without fail.
It's the old thing of like,
Okay.
I voted for his father,
Yeah, he fixed the road.
and you will vote for his son.
He fixed the road.
How can your man run again? I thought he was a convicted criminal or something.
He fixed the road.
But sure, he robbed money.
What
like.
are you talking about?
All the Healy racers. There's two of them in the doll, I think, isn't there? The big lad and the wee lad. They're both clowns.
I know the paddy cap wee lad. I think maybe there is two of them. Yeah, but yeah,
Some
without
of the doll
fail.
dynasties are just awful, like the Cowans and. What is this?
I don't know how the fuck you break. Hang on, give it on the book.
But it's mad, like me and Sophie were talking the other day, like how Ireland is literally run by criminals. It's insane. It's like mafioso shit going
The
on.
cronyism is
Yeah,
fucking
it's
absolutely mental.
It's insane, and it's so like they're so blasé about breaking the law, and like some young lad walking down the road like littering will get fucking pulled in, like and people like stealing like millions or like frauding people out of hundreds of thousands in the courts and stuff will just. That's grand. Sure, you're mates with Leo.
You know, like it's almost like a meme at this
Is that a
stage.
boss, is it?
What the fuck is this, Castlevania? What the fuck is going on here? Like, come here, you! I fucking. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, okay, yeah.
Throw the baby at the other one.
Throw the baby.
Jesus.
No, it's not too bad. But yeah, like it's almost a meme at this stage that like genuinely, if there's anything that would benefit the Irish people, and there has been emotion on it in the Dáil in the last year, you see all the votes that are in some way shafting the Irish people are votes from
Fine
the
Gael,
Green Party, Fianna Fáil, and
yeah.
Fine Gael, and then it's all the independents and
We
Sinn
just take a
Féin.
second here just to say, fuck the Green Party, bunch of turncoat bastards.
I'm
they
raging,
rubbered
yeah,
us so bad.
no, oh my God.
Twice I voted for the Green Party, and twice they've gone into bed with Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, and yeah, fuck them.
No, they're just
Turncoats.
they're just like junior Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael at this
They
stage.
are,
They don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
in any
yeah.
way their own voice anymore,
Yeah.
which is like,
Same with Labour. Labour aren't an actual Labour Party, you know what
oh no, not at all. Like,
I mean? Getting awfully political. Isn't
nah, yeah, no, but sure, look.
it? Yeah,
Has to be
Ireland
said.
is literally run by criminals. It's insane.
You get anybody watching
mad.
who's not from Ireland right now, it's like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, true. But it's true. It's like a
Vote
cronyism.
Sinn
as you
Féin.
say.
Huh?
Vote Sinn Féin. It's a cronyism. That's what it is.
Yeah. Can you just like subliminally every like couple episodes, just like for one frame, something like, vote shit, what you think?
Mary
Whoa,
Lou for,
what was that?
Mary Lou for Taoiseach. But it's true. It's they talk about Ireland or America and the two-party system and how corrupt it is and all, and it's like Yeah, you ever come to Ireland, have you?
Yeah, there was a guy in...
That's robbing people blind. Like, riddling companies out of existence and all, and they get away with it because their mates are barristers and shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's the whole thing of, like, we will be unable to comfortably buy a house in Ireland ever.
Oh, stop.
Because of the decisions that they have had already with us.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I really like Ireland and I'd love to buy a gaff here, but I can't really right now because, like, I need to, like, scrimp and say, and, like, you know, it's so normalized that people are like, oh, I'm going to move home and live with my parents for a couple of years to save for a house. You shouldn't have to do that.
Shouldn't have to do that.
If you lived in a country that was run competently, you'd just be able to buy the gaff with your well-earned wages.
Which are hard-earned wages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that thing shocked me the other day when I figured out that me and Sophie have been living here for 3 years now, right? And we've spent about 45 grand
Fuck off.
just living here in 3 years, right? Imagine if you had 45 grand deposit, you could get a mansion.
Yeah, you could.
You could get like a 450,000 euro gaff, which would just be.
And if you didn't mind going down the
You
country
couldn't
or
even
something like
imagine
that,
it,
you could get even
Yeah,
more,
yeah.
like something gigantic.
We're already in the country enough here, man.
Yeah, that's it.
I think this is as far away from civilization as I've lived.
Sure, there's nothing wrong with Wicklow. It's the garden, Ireland.
It is the garden of Wicklow boys, born and bred, strong in the arm and thick in the head.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like it's crazy when you see how much money you spend just to it disappears. It just like piddles away, and then you hear like generations before us, and they're like fucking. Yeah, I bought this gaff for 20. The gulag.
Yeah, no, I was.
Bought this gaff for 20 grand, and you're like, how much was the deposit? Oh, like it was like 2 grand or something. It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Our parents were lucky in that sense that they got to get
True.
around for dirt cheap.
Yeah, like it was cheap and all, but my dad still like worked his fucking arse off. Like worked so hard.
Ah, yeah, no, I'm not trying to diminish it in any way. It's like it's well earned, but it's just kind of like it's so much more difficult.
So
for
corrupt
us.
now, yeah, it's so corrupt.
Yeah.
Neil's
the thing.
absolutely banging in this, man.
I think like everybody is kind of praying to be like there was like this huge upswing for Sinn Féin, and I just don't want it to kind of go away, if that makes sense. You know, if people are just like, I know it's been grand and they're not going to get as much support, because if they had fielded more TDs in the election, they would have fucking ran away with it. And we would have a Sinn Féin government, you know?
They would have ran away with it if there was like 40 more seats or something, 40 more candidates. There would have been a majority that like no matter how many people the Greens put into bed with Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, or Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil, they would not have been able to beat the amount of Sinn Féin votes.
But this is the thing, is that like they never expected that it was gonna go that way. They had no idea that
they keep
knew
doing
that
the same thing over and over again though. Just been like, even just see the thing the other day. Your man in the channel made a tweet been like, like talking about like Mountbatten and like when the Ra blew him up and all, and Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil are like going crazy, making him apologise in the Dáil and all this shit. You know, trying to make it a party issue, like, and all this shit. But like Leo was there leaking like all of these sensitive documents to his GP mates so they could like personally profit, and like in turn he can personally profit from it as well. You know, like that is way worse than talking about like you know, an act of war like 50 years ago.
No, I totally agree with you. I think like, you know, they for some reason
this is confusing.
I think I fucked it as well.
You gone straight into the corner,
straight in the drink. How the fuck I can't actually wait.
Go on the bouncy thing.
Can I box it up?
No, I think what you would have had to do was like whack it straight onto that yoke from the start.
Try again. No, as in like they keep bringing up stuff like that, and it keeps like giving Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael the chance to kind of mob on them, but they're doing shit that's way worse than that. Way
worse, I think, as well. Like, sure, look at past like Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil like Taoiseachs, like Charlie Haughey, for example. The chap like robbed the country blind and bought like a tropical island to live on, like with taxpayer money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, it's who you know. Like, if you know all the barristers, and you know all the all the big lads in the courts.
Why don't we have rent control in Ireland? Because the TVs are all fucking landlords, obviously.
Yeah. Well, all the Fine Gators and Fianna Fáilers.
Yeah. Okay, we're going back to... Oh, no, it's just loads of wee lads.
Live them fuck. The DJ Kerry.
Nah.
Throw the shoulder on puck fella.
Throw him in the river then.
Throw the river then. Lads.
Poor lad. Okay. We do a little Bowser on him.
Back to the game. I'm thinking like this really feels like 64.5. I don't think this like visually is on par with a lot of GameCube titles.
No, totally not. Like, this does not look anywhere near as nice as like Metroid Prime or anything
I
like
thought
that.
it was just been harsh for a second, but I really think it is kind of in that like middle of the road kind of.
Yeah. It's not. Oh, you can do a swing on him, but it's kind of.
Oh, the big lad,
big.
right?
Like,
There we go.
No, it's nothing amazing looking, but I think that this level of 3D graphics is like fine. Like I kind of like it. It's kind of like it's just nice and simple, and you know.
As you said
nothing-
before, if this was like trying to be photorealistic, it would look dog rough today. But because it's got such a strong style and its own kind of thing going on, it holds up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my thing. Is that like, you know, the farther back you go into a game trying to aim for photorealism, the rougher it's going to be. But generally, if a game has an art style that it knows,
Not
it
Command
wants
and
to
Conquer, man.
Mortal Kombat 1,
Oh,
photorealistic. As long as they can like stick to like what they think is a good art direction for it, then it'll usually look grand.
Developing a real strong style is so important.
Yeah.
That's what I struck with like ukulele, the Impossible Lair. I've been playing through that a good bit.
Oh yeah, I've never played that, so
It's so good.
yeah.
It's just real fun, and like the controls are so tight, and the platforming is so well designed that it like makes you feel like such an absolute legend. You know, like when you get like mad combos and you like cruise through like some parts of levels like in lightning speed, you're just like, oh, this is class.
Yeah, I really have to give that a try because it's,
Donkey Kong vibes.
you know, that the first one is a 3D game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I actually wanted that one around the time of the Kickstarter. You were definitely you would have been the one that kind of like put it on my radar.
Yeah.
And I did want it before all the shit came out of like, you know, people been kind of like fuck, because that was like a Banjo-Kazooie clone essentially, wasn't it?
Well,
Not clone, it was like a spiritual successor.
It's loads of the team of Rare were like on hand. They got a whole.
Yeah.
They got Playtonic is the name of the company. I think they got them all back together.
Yeah.
To be like getting the band back together, lads. We're making a
Was
fucking
it
new
EA
Banjo.
that bought them or Microsoft?
Microsoft bought
yeah.
Rare, and they never been the same since. Like
They put them working on sports games and all, like
Connect Sports and shit, yeah.
Oh, man.
Like
Imagine.
Rare were untouchable in the 90s. They
Yeah.
fucking any game of any genre, they always made like classics.
Perfect
of them
Dark.
straight. Perfect Dark,
Goldeneye,
Killer Instincts, Banjo-Kazooie.
Donkey Kong Country on the
Yeah,
SNES.
so like any time that they've had the chance to make anything like that, they've always knocked it out of the park. And then Rare or Microsoft bought them and just kind of ran them into
Put
the
them in the
ground.
back room, like, yeah.
That was just like it feels like that they made that acquisition purely to make headlines rather than actually have a plan of them
They
to
had
make
no
any
plan,
games.
yeah, exactly. They were just like, okay, we have all these skilled developers here, we'll just put them on in the background. Like designing the grass for the pitch in like Madden like 98 or some shit, or whenever it was. No, it would have been early 2000s, but you know what I mean, like they
Yeah,
definitely did that kind of thing.
I'd say it can be quite disheartening for
Put
somebody.
these contrary outlads in a fucking closet somewhere so they don't rustle any jimmies with their weird humour.
But this is the thing, is that like, why the fuck would you buy them if you don't want them to make what they're made to do? You know what I mean? Like,
They don't
that's,
understand what it's supposed to be there.
yeah, like as in Rare, just like even trying to think of other ones off the top of my head. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
They made that.
Yeah, they like Rare have made so many amazing games,
Yeah.
and then
Funny games.
Ah.
And that's what I like. Ukulele and the Impossible Lair is funny. It actually like makes me laugh.
that's good. That's
And
good.
it's like Lady really reminds me of like Kazooie, you know, just like real snippy and always like she's a little bat,
Yeah,
always
yeah.
giving out about shit, like, and it's so aware of itself, like it's like breaking the fourth wall the whole time. It's like, you know, you come to this like in the overworld between levels, you'll progress to a certain level, and then you'll be blocked with a paywall. And the lad, like, his name is Trouser, and he's a snake, ass Trouser Snake, and he's like, this is the paywall, suckers, you can't get past here until you do it. You know, it's like it's so aware of itself, and
Yeah.
it really takes the piss out of itself. That refreshing.
Yeah, like they always had that humor down to T, but like
Yeah.
the problem was is that I was like really excited for ukulele because Banjo-Kazooie is like still one of my
All
favorite games
time,
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so well done, and I think it could give 64 like a run for its money even. But it turns out that when they get the band back together and they make their own game from scratch, maybe Nintendo coming over to visit Rare in the 90s and kind of see how Banjo-Kazooie was getting on kind of helped the development more than...
Few pointers kind of thing, or
More has been led on because when they had basically all the right people in the same room, like ukulele just wasn't as good. It just wasn't as polished. It just wasn't
Yeah.
as fun to play or anything. So
Do you
like,
think as well though they might have like kind of freaked themselves out a bit with how successful the Kickstarter was? That they were like the pressure was just like insane and they had to deliver, like, you know.
That's definitely part of it, yeah, because I think that they didn't expect all the eyes to be on them so much, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they did get
You'd freak out, like.
everybody back, like,
Yeah.
what's your man, the guy, musical genius, Grant Kirkhope, does all the music.
tunes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
tunes in Impossible Air, I don't know if it's the same guy, but they're so good, man. It starts off with like this like banging metal track, and each individual level like has its own real unique and kind of like interesting soundtrack, you know, that
Yeah.
like it's not just background music. You actually like you're into it, like, you know, it makes it more of a part of the experience rather than just being placeholder kind of shit, you know.
And he would have done stuff for Donkey Kong Country as well, like
Yeah.
he, like, you know,
That's what I feel this is like the Impossible Lair is like Donkey Kong Country 2020, even more so than like Tropical Freeze on the Wii U or whatever. It's like it feels like a new version of Donkey Kong Country.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, that's they did
The
if-
rolls and the jumps and the different combos and stuff. It's,
if like your game isn't working, as in like if ukulele 1 isn't working,
Yeah.
then they went and looked and they did the right thing and been like, okay, maybe the scope of like a 3D platformer is like a bit too much for us. What can we go and do instead? We'll go back to 3D and we'll do Donkey Kong Country because
Yeah.
that's less stress for us to develop.
2D, 2.5D kind of vibe. Like.
Get into any of these. For
What's
some
the story now? Is it like?
So I need 3 of them, and great song.
So gas.
I need 3 of them, and it says I have 2 spare ones there, does it? But I don't.
2 that you can.
Yeah, well, let me
Spend.
get in the boss door. Let me try it again, and I'll see, because I don't want to have to go back and start again. Like, but yeah, they they did that exactly the right way. They were like, look, we know what we can do. That's going to
There's
be
a
like
market for
something
this as
interesting
well,
to
I
play.
guess, is what they were kind of.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play ukulele, the first one, never really got around to it. I might have been like put off by the general kind of news and stuff that was coming out about it. But the Impossible Lair, like I watched the completionist lad do that, and like the whole point of that game is like you can do the Impossible Lair at the very start without playing any of the other
Really?
levels. It's like Mega Man almost.
Ah,
you know, like when
class,
we were playing
yeah.
Mega Man X, like, and it's like you can just do whatever you want. Like you can try the Impossible Lair at the start of the game if you want. And the only way you can 100% that game is on a new save. You do the Impossible Lair without dying. Even if you die once, you'll never 100% it, so you have to start a new save again.
Okay.
I was like, whoa, this sounds fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, that's
so,
nice.
I got it in the Steam sales. It was like the August sales there. It was, or not August sales, autumn sales, I should say. But it was like €11 or something.
Yeah, class.
So I was like, all right, well, I'll get that.
I'll
It's
actually
the same price as a few cans of Guinness.
I'll keep an eye out on the PSN actually for when that's out because I would like to give that a go for sure.
We could do it on this if you wanted as well. Like, at some
Oh
stage.
yeah, you have it on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that'd be class.
We could play through it because it is like it's a very nostalgic kind of setup, but at the same time it's a brand new game. Like it's this year, you know.
You didn't really enjoy Tropical Freeze, no?
I did enjoy it a lot. I just mean ukulele or the Impossible Air feels more like a true
Okay.
successor. It plays like DKC
Okay.
more so than Tropical Freeze.
Well, and especially because you've been playing a load of Donkey Kong Country
Yeah.
lately, so
Yeah.
you kind of like exactly how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah, it's just when I was playing like the Impossible Lair, a lot of the mechanics of it are the same. You know, it's like rolling, jumping. The way like ukulele or Yuka moves is the same way like Diddy Kong moves. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the same mechanics and all. It's just good crack.
Yeah, no.
Get out of the gulag.
like, so what's after happening is that I don't have enough of them crystals to go fight the boss, so I'm backtracking here and just trying to find if there was any that I missed, but yeah.
No harm, Lar.
Give me a minute. Could be, cause like maybe, did I do this one? If I didn't do this one, then we're sorted. Oh yeah, there we go. Happy out.
Lads.
I was like, I knew I
Watch
missed
out.
one. Jesus, the hurt locker.
It's the hurt locker.
Oh my god. Right, get in, get out. Fuck it. I'm out. Fuck it.
Okay, dodge. Get out. Get out.
Is there any coins going? You can't
What's
hoover
that
them
going
up. Ah, yeah, no, it's not even worth it. I don't care. Now we can go fight the boss.
The whole point of this is Wario's trying to get rich, isn't it?
Every Wario game's plot is he wants to get rich.
What a legend.
Yeah, no, he's
Really
great.
speaks to me.
Yeah, no, you know. Celtic Tiger and all that, you know.
Got a few more Celtic Tiger schemes, you know. Wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting rich. It'd be nice.
Oh yeah, sure. Like the whole plot of WarioWare, he starts a game company because he wants to get rich. That's literally it. Like every game, he's just like a get rich quick scheme.
That's so genius.
Wario is a great character. He's so funny.
Yeah, I like him. Like Waluigi as well, but I much prefer Wario. Like
They kind of there's been petitions. I'm sure you might
bring
have
back
seen.
Waluigi.
Well, to give him his own game for
Yeah.
like years and
He's
years.
never had a title game, has he?
No, and they've never put him into Smash either. They should.
Is he not? Oh,
He's
he's
an
no,
assist-
Mario Kart and all. Like
He's an assist trophy in Smash, and he's in like Mario Kart and stuff. But like, yeah, he kind of he's a bit of a tragic figure. The only reason he's ever invented was because Wario needed a doubles partner in Mario
he
Tennis.
needed a Luigi.
Yeah, that was literally the only reason he exists. So he's kind of just there for the sake of
For
it.
Mario Tennis.
Yeah. So poor lad, you know. But
not a bad game, Mario Tennis, but it's like there's nothing special about it.
no.
Well, the original couple of Mario Tennis games were pretty good, but the Switch one is severely lacking.
The Switch one is okay, but
Or is that a Wii U one originally?
No, the Switch one is
Switch.
like a new one, but they put like power moves into it, and the power moves are like so stupidly broken. Like,
Is that when they turn giant?
no, it's a shot that's like so fast that you can't block it, basically.
Right. That's like a Blastoise, man.
Yeah.
It's Stone ripoff as well because Pokemon was out for about 10 years. This like.
Same kind, yeah. But yeah, so they. What was I saying? What were we talking about there? The Mario. Oh, thank fuck.
Mario Tennis. There you
Happy out. Yeah, the Mario Tennis thing. You can let me in. Oh, it's this one.
go. Lad.
The Mario Tennis
This brings me back. 64.
Oh my!
Holy Jesus.
You have a spare smoke?
Oh man, you don't have €2, do you?
Oh god! Teeth hanging out of it. Right. Oh fuck! Yeah, no. They all seem to kind of do that where they do like a big charge at you in this. I kind of like the bosses though. They're gas like.
They're quite straightforward, aren't
Yeah.
they? They don't seem to have too many levels of madness.
No. I don't think this game's. Oh shit!
Well,
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that Mario Tennis thing. It's like the power shots in it are like impossible to block. So it's basically all just about building the meter for the shots.
Yeah.
And if your opponent has a meter, then like you're fucked. Like. I remember that the last boss of that Mario Tennis on the Wii was so hard that I gave up doing it.
Really?
And then I found out a couple of months later that Nintendo patched the last boss to make it easier because apparently everyone said it was too hard.
Well, I hate when games do that.
Oh yeah, they just like the whole game's handy enough and then it gets to the boss and it's just impossible.
Change the difficulty of things. Like
Yeah.
Like remember, I don't know if you played much Battlefield 5. I did it to start for the first couple of months.
Hey, you fool, you
Lads. First couple of months Battlefield 5 like was the multiplayer was good crack, you know. It was hard. I was just playing medic with Gandhi, not really
happy out.
good lad. I wasn't really like too like deep into it, like, but I was really enjoying what like the game was giving me, you know.
Yeah.
And that's because it was like hardcore, you know. If you clip someone with a bullet, they're dead, like, you know what I mean. It's not like bullet sponge shit. And all the fucking like children just started screaming on the DICE forums, and like they went and like patched the game and made it like 3 bullets to kill someone, and it took the speed out of the game and it took like the intensity out of it. Like it wasn't quite like hardcore, but it was like if you get hit you're dead. So I guess it was kind of hardcore, you know what I mean? But it still had a hood and everything. But yeah,
Developers
I just hate when they do that. Just don't listen to like screaming children on the internet. Like, I know a lot of those kids are going to be buying the game and
Would you turn them,
funding you. Yeah, go for it.
Developers need to learn that
Get a bit of a backbone.
the Apple approach to things, the customer is never right. We give you what you want.
What you need.
Oh my god, there's a big lad here.
Oh, he's a big
I'm
lad.
sorry.
A pint ban, is he?
What the fuck?
He's the 85 pints of Guinness.
Oh my god.
So is this the first proper boss, or?
I think so. Oh my god.
He looks so licked.
Oh my god. Okay, no, he's got a tail I can grab onto.
Can you?
This is like
They didn't really like.
This is like
updo
Shadow of
much
the
of-
Colossus job. Yeah,
Shadow
no.
of the Colossus
Yeah.
64. then.
Let's make a bigger boss, but give him even less polygons. Yeah, no, like as in, don't listen to what the customer wants for like. Okay,
Ooh.
right, okay.
Yeah, 99% of the time the customer is completely wrong.
Ah,
that was
lovely.
nice.
Yeah, as in, like I've seen so many like fucking. Oh, right. Ooh,
Just like Bowser.
look at this.
Good look.
I see you later. Yeah, fucking game balance is a delicate thing, and you don't want to turn around and like listen to every single bit of whinging that you have from your fan base, be it for a good or bad, because it can wind up really impacting your game really badly. Like I've seen
Yeah.
loads of fighting games that like people didn't like the way that like a character was in like the vanilla version of a game, and then they just get like nerfed to bits, and they're like not as fun to play as in like down the line of it. And it's just like, you know, if people just figured out the ways to kind of like work around that stuff, then like the metagame of that game would have turned out to be completely different. I remember when Marvel 3 came out and people were moaning about Sentinel, and the Sentinel was so much fun to play in that, and then they just whinged about it so much that they just completely
Ruined it.
destroyed the character.
Yeah.
Um,
I think the developer knows best.
yeah, no,
They
of course
they
they
know
do.
what the game is supposed to be like, and
They built the fucking game.
Yeah.
They know what the crack is.
but
Like,
the problem is the higher ups, like the execs and all, are listening to what the customer is saying.
Oh, no.
Because they want to pander to as many people that will like buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's totally it. Like,
Everyone wants a Call of Duty or a Fortnite, and like all the. There we go. All the big career men, you know what I mean? They all want like a Call of Duty or something that they can like soak up microtransactions and
yeah, that's it. They like.
no integrity.
It's
There you
it's just
go.
kind of there we go.
What?
No,
Another one now.
fucking hell. Yeah, this is the thing though, is that it's like you should stick to why you decided to make the game the way it is, and like fuck what anyone else is
Yeah.
thinking. Like, I was watching a thing recently that there was a thing about Overwatch that I used to play Overwatch a good bit, and then I kind of just fell off it because I just kind of got sick of like getting my arse handed to me. But
Yeah.
they added
Fair.
in a character. I think her name is Brigitte, and like the balance of her was like so overpowered that they needed to like completely change the way the whole game was put together. And it used to be like squads of 5, and then they like completely changed like the roles of all the characters and like how many that you could like use in a squad. And it was just like a load of interviews with like competitive players being like, yeah, that completely killed Overwatch.
That ruined the game.
Yeah, so
So how does that get through the cracks? Like, you know, like there'd be teams with like a fine-toothed comb to go through stuff like that. To be like, okay, we need to keep the balance here. We need like all these characters to be like on pretty much the same page in order to generate a bit of competitive kind of a competitive streak in the game. You know,
that's them getting scared and listening to the fans when they shouldn't be. They should be doing their own
This
thing.
is a nightmare.
Yeah,
There we go. That's
Okay,
one, that's
yeah, but like, how did they? Because I'm trying to figure out. It's like, how do I get her into the acid like every time or lava?
You just have to like, throw it that way, or well, I suppose the lava's all around.
I don't know.
The jock's absolutely
Hanging
onto
on.
it, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna need to give this another go because I've gotten a few whacks here.
Ah,
But
you
I
get it, you
kind
get it.
of figured it out now. Great.
Very nice.
Now,
Oh,
that's Jesus. No messing. They're just like, no, you're done. Game over. Right. Try it again.
I'd say you have this now, bother.
Oh yeah, I have 21 continues. Let's go.
What?
Oh,
Cash wise,
that's
lovely.
deadly. You can just drop in the same game.
Yeah, that's class.
I love that. You know, Mario.
That's a very modern thing to do.
Yeah, no, totally. I really appreciated the way Mario Odyssey did that. Mario Odyssey used to like take some coins off you, and if you didn't even have any coins, they just wouldn't take anything off you, and they'd just be like, you know what?
You're a grand little lad.
You just continue your game there. Fair play to you, and that was literally it. There we.
No, that bounced out of the drink.
Would you go away, like? Hang on.
Come on, tense or hoops here.
Intense stuff.
Yeah.
It's not always you fight a dragon in a thong, but this is the kind of thing that this channel gives you, you know. Now, hold on there. Right.
Now get up
I
there.
think where's the drink? Can I just actually just go
Just
like
dunk
this?
it in, yeah.
Go away, you fool! You. Oh my god, you're joking. Right, where's the actual drink? Is it over here?
No. Is it like you have to do it three times before it gets hurt?
That's 15 hits. I'm not made of hits.
Oh my god, that is a bit excessive.
Maybe. Okay. I know that the drink's there on the right, so fucking pancake me.
You've gone PNG'd again.
Out. Completely 2D. Oh no.
Jesus.
Yeah. No messing. Absolutely zero messing out of this lad. Alright. Okay. So I think
straight over there in
where's
the
the shiny bits over here?
Yeah, the other side.
Is it here?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh my god. Okay, is it here? Is it this one? I think it might actually be this side.
Is there only one side you can go?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure. It looks like all the sides are kind of like equal though.
They're all the same. They're all shiny and scalded.
Yeah, they all look kind of the same. Like some bit.
What did you do the last time then? Like,
I think maybe it's the spin. Maybe it's the spin.
spin it loads. Like.
Yeah, I think maybe that's it.
Okay. It's definitely lava at all sides anyway, so spin the
Yeah. You know what? We'll do this.
Loads.
Yeah. How many of these can we do?
Non-blue.
Oh.
There
Yeah.
no,
okay,
it didn't work,
okay.
man. It didn't work.
No, it did. It took a skull off.
Oh,
them.
did it? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I thought it was going to spit out coins again.
But the weird thing is, oh god,
Lads.
Leo, I can't cope with this. I'm too old for this shit. Do you know it was actually? It took a heart off it there, whacking it off the wall, which is quite
Queen into
weird.
the wall and then
Yeah.
like, I think you can get the spin like.
Yeah. All right. No, we got a plan. I wasn't expecting this to get so
Punching the
intense.
belly clean off and get out.
Fucking hell. No, thanks. No, I'm grand. I'm alright, thanks. Oh,
Come on,
fuck.
Morticia, get out of
Yeah,
here.
get the fuck. Alright, hang on. Fuck. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm getting faster too. This is so intense, like, I know I'm nearly in the drink myself.
There we go. Get in there. Could have dipped her arse clean.
Yeah. In the drink. Now,
Gone blue.
can I just... That's what I was
Go,
supposed to
you're,
be doing.
Yeah, you're meant to
Okay.
absolutely rocket her out.
That's it, yeah, okay, right, that makes sense. Right, well, she's going to be absolutely balling now, so...
Really fumming.
Hang on. Can I get on the tail, actually, again? Oh, yes, I can.
Yes.
Lovely. Right, let me up there. Gives it go, you're nodding.
Gives it go in the back of your head. Hell yeah.
Lovely. Oh, lots of coins. It's the coins as well. Ah, fuck you. Okay.
No, you got
Right. See you
gone
later, mate.
Back to our club. Very nice. Jeez, my eyes are actually burnt out of my head.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
there's
I
lots
think
going on.
I fucking...
I don't think these games are meant to be watched on a fucking 4K.
No, I feel a bit ill now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Like, what?
Sound. So,
Greenhorn Town is fucking done and dusted now.
he's a greenhorn.
So I think that's so I think there's only like 4 worlds in this. So we've done a quarter of the
That's
game.
one
so.
world, like, licked out.
Yeah. Boxed off. How are you?
It's like El Dorado, I'm guessing, is it? Like Wario's looking for a load of pounds.
He's always looking for the payday, man. Oh, that looks spooky as fuck.
I don't like the look of that.
Yeah, please let me save that and never let me do that again. So yeah, we're going to the spooky Halloween town now.
It's gonna be like fucking Luigi's Mansion job, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no.
Oh, we should have done this before Halloween. Fuck. Oh well, we had no idea though, I suppose.
Oh, we got a nice old Christmas episode idea for you.
We do. We have a great idea.
That's gonna be good crack.
I think it's gonna be great. So, Spooky World, Water World, or Snow?
Snow, definitely snow.
And Temple Magic
Egyptian
Job.
Illuminati man.
Yeah. Fucking
The owl man, the owl lady.
Nile Job. Right. So,
Niall.
I think, yeah.
Go on in, go on in.
Right, in we go.